I'm Kaila Love, and it's the new year, and a lot of people are setting goals. They have a list of things that they want to get accomplished this year. But you know, we have all this excitement, and as the year goes on, a lot of times it can dwindle down. But if you learn how to set goals, that's one way that you can stay on track, stay disciplined, and find some motivation to get those things done that you're actually excited about doing right now and keep up that excitement. So if that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching because I'm about to break down the SMART goals method. So SMART goals is actually an acronym, and it stands for S, specific, M, measurable, A, attainable, R, relevant, and T, timely. Okay, so those are the 5 elements of a SMART goal. And really, if you want to have a solid goal that you can create a plan behind to get accomplished, then you want to have these 5 elements. A lot of people are setting goals around getting fit, healthy, weight loss, right? So if your goal for 2020 is to be more healthy, what does that mean? So we're going to take this general goal of being more healthy in 2020, and we're going to turn that into a SMART goal. Let's walk through the elements. S, specific. Now, what would it mean for you to be healthy? For me, it's going to be to lose weight. So now I've identified that first element. I got more specific from being healthy to losing weight. Let's move along to the next one. M, measurable. How will I know when I have achieved my goal? What is the measurement that I am looking at? Well, losing weight, the measurement I'm going to be looking at is pounds. Right? And so if I'm going to be specific about the number of pounds, it's going to be 17. It'll be when I get down to 153 pounds. And when I look at my scale and it says 153 or less, that's the moment that I know I can check off that box. Did I accomplish my goal? Yes or no? There has to be a metric, a measurement. Very important. And R. I'm sorry, I don't even know how to spell. A, attainable. And I think that the attainable level is really that checkpoint where you have to sit down and be real with yourself about where you are right now. What are your patterns, your habits, and your abilities at this very moment? That's what you got to think about. What is truly attainable for you, right? You got to make this a realistic goal. Don't say that all of a sudden you about to work out 5 times a week when you ain't worked out for 6 months, right? You got to build up, because if you set a goal that's not attainable, then you're going to get burnt out. You're going to get frustrated real quick. You're not going to be developing habits, which is really the underlying factor of achieving these goals. So be real with yourself. Pick something that's attainable so you can get a little confidence boost along the way and build up momentum. R, relevant. Now, what is the point of setting a goal if you don't have a reason why? If you're not passionate about it, if it doesn't get you excited? I really want you to sit there and think about and visualize what your life will be like once you achieve this goal, how it will be improved, how it will be better. That is so important, because that is what you're going to have to rely on and recall in your minds and your heart when you feel like skipping that workout, or just like, man, this isn't as important. I'm not as excited about this as I was at the beginning of the year. Something else that you can do is actually make a list of all the reasons why you want to accomplish this goal. So if I was going to make my list about why I want to lose 17 pounds, because one, I feel that the weight that I'm healthiest at is 153, just knowing my body and the fluctuation of it. I want to have more momentum for performing and dancing and singing and energy for all of the things that I'm doing. I want to be able to outrun the police if I have to. I want to have bomb ass sex, and my birthday's coming up, so I want to be looking hella sexy in my birthday suit. You feel me? So I got reasons, and every time that I feel like I'm about to skip out, then I got to go to that list and be like, no, I got to get it in. You feel me? And it comes to the last one, which is T, for timely. And this is really important, because life will give you deadlines. Like your bill collectors, like credit card companies, they will tell you when they want that money from you, right? Your teachers, they'll give you a deadline for homework. But when we're setting our own goals, we sometimes skip over this part, and then we don't prioritize our goals because now we're dealing with the deadlines and from the world and things that we need to get accomplished. So it's really important that you put a deadline, an ending point on your goal, because this is going to help incentivize you to get it done. And also, when you have an end point, that way you can work backwards and break down what's going to be happening on a day-to-day routine to know that you're making enough progress to realistically meet that deadline in the end. So that's why timeliness is really important. And so for me, my goal is to lose this weight by my birthday, March 29th. I feel that's very attainable. And it's a good incentive because it's not like I'm just doing this forever. I might be skipping out on that dessert forever, but it's like I have that end point in mind, and I'm going to use that to stay motivated because at least I can see the end in sight. So that was my rundown of what the SMART goal setting technique is. Let me know if you have ever used this technique, if you've planned to use this technique, and if you have a goal, let me know. I would love to hear about it. I would love to check in with your progress. Now that you've set this macro goal, if you want me to make a video on the micro and talk about how we can break down our goals into daily habits and smaller chunks, I'd be happy to make that video, but just let me know. Of course, you can always go to my website, KailaLove.com, for more resources on goal setting. And until then, I'll see you next time.